Hey everybody, come on in. Come on in everybody, come chat, come hang out. Hello, hello, come on in everybody, come chat, come hang out. You've all had a rough fucking day? Come in, just come on in. Come have some fucking normalcy. Come have some fucking normalcy for a bit. Come on. I do be here, boss man. Hello, hello everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. You're a real one, man. I try to be. Trust me, I'm struggling too. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on, everybody. I got a class, but I hope you have a good one, mate. Be safe. Joe Goat is here for you. Time for a neurospicy normal experience. Hi, hello. Come on in, everybody. Hello, boss. Thank you for being here with us this evening. You're welcome. So, as you all saw probably today, hopefully, you guys do not need me to be a Debbie Downer along with all the people who are feeling really, really down. You guys do not need me to be depressed. You are all, our American friends are hurting. And there's a lot of fear in the air. There's a lot of unknown. But what you guys don't need right now is me being in a panic state with you. I am much better at handling my feelings because I'm very privileged and I have tons of ways of handling my stress. But what you guys need is someone that you can just turn to know that you are safe to be with, to watch, to know that there is some normalcy and that I do have your back. I may not have all of your backs individually because there's so many of you, but I am here. My community is here. We are here. You are not alone. We don't know what the future will entail. And it's okay to not be okay. But you can't just let the world stop. The world keeps spinning, it keeps moving. I will be your ray of sunshine in the day to get you out of bed. But you are all so much stronger and so much better than you think you are. I know it's rough. I know it's hard. But you can do it. It sucks being an American during this time. Gods of the warp may continue their shit, but one footstep at a time. Yep. And like I said, I will continue to make content for you. I will continue to be there for you. I ain't going anywhere. I want you all to do stuff. It's gonna suck for like the next 4 years for our American friends and even around the world. You're gonna feel it. But take care of yourself. Love yourself. If you are having a bad day, just take care of yourself. It's okay to spoil yourself. Do what you need to do to take care of you. Hey T-Com, thanks for becoming a member. The election was a strange one. The Amish, who normally stay out of politics, voted in the state this year. I'm not gonna... comment on the politics here. Because that's not what you guys need right now. You guys need just some normalcy. You need to know that everything, even though it doesn't feel like it right now, and probably won't for a bit, it will be okay. I have no idea what any of you are going through individually. I don't. But if I can just bring one smile to your face, I will. Hello, hello. I know a lot of people aren't going to show up to the stream today because they're burnt out, they're tired, they're exhausted. But just come on in. Come on in and chat. Come on in and just have the good vibes for a bit. What's up, man? Not much. We have some plans down the road for both YouTube and TikTok. I used retail therapy today and got a kill team, and my husband got a horse hair team box to put together and paint to get ourselves distracted from the upcoming chaos. Yeah. It's okay to give in to your hobbies to help your brain. I bought a new miniature set today. Going well so far. How about you? We are, we're making plans to uproot. Personally. Gonna vent to my therapist. That's a good idea. Any suggestions on choosing a chapter? Choose the one that's coolest to you. And go from there. I'm gonna run fair on Saturday with my bestie who is coming to visit me, and we're gonna retail therapy then too. I'm going to a 40K tournament this Saturday. You're welcome, Austin. I actually got to meet that VTuber that I was talking about the other day. As well, I also deleted my Twitter. The Twitter is gone. I do not need that bullshit in my life ever again. But yeah, I got to meet this girl today. Her name is Salpo. She is very friendly, very sweet, very funny. And I got to play Space Marine 2 with her for a little bit today. She was not expecting me. Apparently, she's been a big fan of mine for like a while, and I've been like a big fan of hers. So it was just like that Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I posted her Twitch in the Discord. So if you want to go give her a follow, go give her a follow. You know, it's none of my business. Hello, everyone. Sending love to each and every single one of you. Yes. Personally, my favorite Legion's the Night Lords. Cool. Oh, it's bad right now. I know I look very drained and very tired. That's because I am. To understand me a little bit, I'm a very empathetic person. And that means, like, when I see people, like, masses of people who are upset, my brain tends to follow that vibe. Because I want to help. But, as Adam Ruins Everything said, on Tuesday, well, on Monday, actually, there's no point in being paralyzed by fear. I need to be here for you guys. Yes, I am exhausted. I do need to take care of myself. And I will. I will. But I want all of you to know that I am here. That you are not alone. And it's okay to just want me to make content right now and just be the funny Warhammer man. And I've had a few people from both sides of the spectrum come to me genuinely, and open up to me. I see your messages, I see your comments, I see your anxieties and worries. I don't know who you are as a person individually. I have no right to judge you on that. But we need to be a community. We need to be loving. We need to be accepting. We need to be here for one another. And I lead by example. People feel hurt. They feel alone. They feel lost. They don't know what up and down is anymore. People are being lied to. People are being hurt. And if I can just grab your hand, pull you to safe ground for even a tiny bit, I'm gonna fucking do that. Because I know what it's like to just be lost in a spiral of negativity. To just feel like there's no solid ground, that there's no hope. I don't want anyone to ever feel like that ever again. Or at least as long as I can help you. Whether that be talking Warhammer, Halo, Gears of War, fucking Mega Man, fucking Mario. I don't care. I am going to focus on being a more positive creator. I'm going to focus on being a much more welcoming creator. I'm still not going to tolerate bullshit. We do not tolerate bullies here. Unless it's bullying me. And it's people that I know. Like Victoria or Hoodguard. Can't hear you.
I can smell you.
Damn right you can. Favorite Gears of War game? Oh, easily my favorite Gears of War game. Number 4. I know. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, he likes 4? Yeah, I like 4. Old Man Marcus is hilarious. I like JD. I like Kate. I like why am I forgetting his name?
Carmine?
Well, everyone loves Carmine. I'm trying to think of James's best friend. My brain is like blanking.
Oh, I don't care enough about Gears of War, honestly.
I care. I like it.
I played the first two, and then just never played any of the other ones.
Dell. The guy's name is Dell. I liked all of them. I liked how they started Gears of War 5. Well, 4. 5 is good. It has a good start, a good end, and a very middling middle part. The open world was not a good idea.
What is like 4 and 5 about? Because I know they stopped fighting the locusts.
So, the idea of 4 and 5 is, what if you didn't kill the locust? What if you just put them in a cocoon, essentially?
Huh.
And then they evolved in the
no.
in the years that the war was over.
Oh no.
So the swarm now is what they're called, and essentially they kidnap people and they cocoon them up and turn them into new swarm, because locusts are based on humans.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it turns out that the queen of the locust from the first 3 games had a daughter taken from her at a very young age. And so
humans that took her.
Yeah.
And they did some experiments.
Yes.
And it went wrong.
Turns out that Kate is the granddaughter to the queen of the locust.
How'd I guess that?
Oh, you guessed it so easily. I like the plot. I like that idea because that was set up even before. That was set up in number 2.
Yeah.
But just the gameplay could get a little bit middling, and I don't like the direction they took JD, which is Marcus's kid. They made him a dick in Gears of War 5, and that sucked because you had to read a book in order to understand why.
I don't like that for games.
Yeah, it feels wrong.
I think when it comes to video games and movies, if there's gonna be books based on that, it should enhance the experience, not be required to understand it.
Exactly. Revolting. Alex, thank you for the sub. Yo, dude, I've come from TikTok, been seeing your vids pop up now and then boom, playlists. And I saw the latest bid, seeing you got this channel up, so made the jump, and now you're live at 1:44 a.m. So hi, hello. Hey man, your videos made it enjoyable to learn about Warhammer. I'm glad. So there is a couple of plans coming down the grapevine here that I'm gonna inform all of you about. 1. I am currently working on Dawn of War 3 review, i.e. we're going to be looking at the game, the story, all of it, and breaking it down. We're going to have a fun time doing that. Second,
So fun.
I'm taking a page out of Bricky's book, and I'm going to a 40K tournament this Saturday. I am going to record my experience, not like actually record it, but like write it down, take pictures. And then I'm going to make a video about it, telling you about the experience, how fun it is, all the fun stuff, all the bad stuff, and just, you know, have a good fun time making a video for you guys. The goal still for the end of the year is 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
You're close.
The goal next year is to get to 50,000. And then the year after that, 100,000. Those are the milestones. Will I ever do Titanfall? I can't play Titanfall!
What?
I can't play Titanfall. The servers are dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. They shut down the servers.
Yeah.
And being live service, you kind of need the servers to work.
You kind of need it to play, yeah.
Yeah.
So, sadly, I won't be able to do Titanfall. Which sucks, because I was always interested in it. I like giant warwalkers. Shit's great.
Yeah, giant mechs. And super soldiers.
How are you, brother? Check on you too, my guy. I'm gonna be okay. don't worry, me and my wife are safe where we are. We're Canadian. But we are planning to uproot pretty soon. A lot of stuff in my own country that I need to worry about on my end. Possibly Lancer then? I have no idea what Lancer is. I keep hearing about it.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's an
Battletech
RPG.
games.
It's an RPG where you build your own mech.
Nameless. There are BattleTech games. There's several.
It's like Titanfall D&D. Cool. So is Warhammer a computer game or board game? It's both. It started out as a war game. Well, an expansion pack to Warhammer Fantasy. That was its first edition, Rogue Trader. And then it expanded out from there. So it started as a tabletop game, but then expanded to video games, books, now TV shows, audio dramas, all that good stuff. Just subbed to you on YouTube, broski. Because of you, I mustered the courage to go to my local Warhammer store again. Nice. Congratulations. I hope you have fun there. Thank you for the videos. Have got me so much more into the law coming back to Warhammer. Have quite a list of books on my Audible to buy and listen to. Yeah, I'm currently listening to Plague War. So we're having fun there.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. Just popping in to say we got this, folks. Just one more setback on the road to acceptance. It will come, and sadly change is always as slow as people hold on to the past, but change will always happen. Yes. Something that I want to remind all of you. Don't isolate yourself. If you have toxic family, that's one thing. Always take care of yourself first, but do not isolate yourself. Do not see everyone as your enemy. Everybody is scared. Everyone is acting on fear, on negativity. And I know it can be frustrating and it feels like you're walking in circles with some people, just constantly repeating the same shit over and over. Text is one of the worst ways to communicate how you're feeling to somebody. But it's all we got. If you can, if you are in a safe enough neighborhood, go around, talk to your neighbors, go to your local clubs, talk to your clubs, build a community that you feel safe in. And if someone is struggling, if someone is alone, don't abandon them. Some people can be frustrating. Trust me, I know. I was a very frustrating bastard back in the day. But the reason why we are where we are at is that a lot of people, men, women, non-binary, everybody, we are all feeling alone. And people are exploiting that loneliness.
It's not the first dark times America's had, and it won't be the last, but we got through those. We can get through this.
Damn right. And like I said, it's not going to be pleasant. It's going to be bumpy. We will lose people along the way. It is a cruel reality of life. But we keep moving forward. We keep doing better and better no matter what. We keep bringing people in. We keep having fun. We keep showing people that we love them, we care for them, and that we will do everything we can for them.
Keep moving forward.
Yep. And I will always be that hand that picks you up when you need it. Even I know it is okay to stumble. It is okay to fall. It is okay to be on the ground for a tiny bit. Just always get back up and keep moving, no matter what. Sorry, I'm also just making sure that other friends are okay.
Yeah, I've been doing the same and dealing with a lot of other stuff today. Yeah, if you guys have friends that you haven't talked to in a while for whatever reason, reach out to them.
Yep.
They may be waiting for you to reach out to them. That's just how some people work, and they may need you right now, but are not willing.
They don't want to feel like a burden.
Yeah. Or like me, like they just can't process their own emotions or don't want to show weakness. And so they don't reach out. So reach out.
Hi, Aramis. I've been
Hi,
trying to help
Aramis.
peeps too, even though I'm in the UK right now. And that's something else. All of my followers who are not in America, although the majority of you are, to all my peeps around the world, do what you can. If someone just needs to vent, just hear them out. Sometimes you don't need to say something back. They just need to scream the words onto their screen and go from there.
Yeah.
You don't always need to say anything or try to help. The best thing you can do sometimes is listen. To be there. There is only so much you can do.
Just hard for me because I'm a solution-orientated person.
I am too. It sucks. Why do you think I have so little sleep? It's because I saw all of you having, like, not doing okay in the server, and I couldn't do anything. Except just watch and just empathize.
Yeah.
And it sucked. But, as I said, the last thing you guys need right now is me just breaking down with you. You need a leader. You need someone that you can follow. Someone who will happily take up the flag for you and march. Be the example. And I am happy to be that example. Yeah, some days I'm gonna feel off. Some days I'm not gonna be happy. Some days I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I need to take care of myself today. Because remember, oxygen mask yourself first before you do anyone else. Because you can't help people if you're suffocating.
You're human too. Which a lot of people don't realize about content creators sometimes.
When is Vulcan coming back? Now would be a good time.
Yeah.
We're getting Fulgrim. And he's all about you being you. It doesn't help. Yeah, ended yesterday with the loss of a friend. Woke up today to his biggest fear coming true. Thank God. Also would not have gotten out of bed. Hooligan, it is okay to just take a bed day. He's live again. Yo, hello. Hi, announcer. It's good to catch one of your live streams. Yeah, everybody on TikTok, if you could, please subscribe to the YouTube. I have more stuff coming down the line. More fun content.
I do want to put this out there for those of you in America. I know Canada has their own. I don't know what the number is, but we have our own 388 suicide hotline, 988, and you don't have to call them just about suicide. If you feel unsafe, if you feel just sad and need someone to talk to, that's their job. That's what they're there to do.
Yep.
I know it says suicide hotline. It doesn't have to be suicide. It could just be because you're depressed.
As I'm looking through my YouTube right now, trying to find dark mode, because I'm being flashbanged by YouTube. Ah!
I have everything set to dark mode on my computer.
I'll switch to YouTube. Yeah. So, like I said, TikTok is a place for me to talk about the fluff of Warhammer. I do that for free because it's fun and I like doing it. But on YouTube, I'm also going to slowly start adding in fluff videos here, longer form fluff videos. Might do some book breakdowns. That kind of thing. but they're also going to be like how to play tabletop games, how to reviews for other video games that I like. I am the announcer of games, and I will announce how I feel about games. I will announce what games are coming out. I will announce how to play a game and what's going on. As well, I will announce the fluff to you, because I am the announcer of games. I am AOG. Well, the interface is better on YouTube, too. Why don't you offer subscriptions to your channel? I do.
Yeah.
Also sending love from Australia to everyone, especially to all of you in the US. Yes. Only issue I've had with this election is that some people I've known for a long time have. That random guy, thank you for the follow. Now my favorite YouTuber. Aw.
Well, also, for a lot of the people that voted, I'm not going to get into politics or anything because that's not what we're here for. They fell for the propaganda, and don't blame them sometimes.
This is actually something I want to bring up. This ease a little bit of politics here.
Yeah.
Basically said they were cutting ties with people who have voted. I honestly just don't get it. Okay, so I want everybody to understand something here. Everyone is complicated. Everyone. You, me, everyone. We are all complicated. We can't judge people for how they feel about something. We can judge their actions. But a lot of people voted the way they did because they're scared. They are just as scared as you and I.
Or frustrated.
We have been let down as a people. And some people, as one of my friends put it, they voted the way they did because they felt like they had nothing else to do. Everyone let them down. They don't know what to do, but they didn't want to just not vote. And I, too, am disillusioned and frustrated. But the answer now is that we don't attack each other. There are the weirdos and the freaks that will. Fuck those people. They fuck around, they find out. But if you see your minority friends being attacked, heckled, or treated like shit, you step up. You stand up. I know you aren't bad people. I know you want what's best for everybody, or are trying to, or just, you don't know. Trust me, I get it. You're complicated. We're all complicated. But step up. It's time to step up. Defend your friends. Defend those who need it. And I promise it will be okay. Yeah, raging at Reddit. There's no point. I deleted Twitter. Twitter's gone from my life. Fuck Twitter. I'm on Blue Sky now, motherfucker. That shit is 1,000 times better. Especially since, like, now I can curate my page by following, like, certain subscriptions. Don't cost any money. It's just, like, people make lists. You subscribe to the list, and you can do, like, a mass block. I don't need those fucking weirdos telling my friends why they can't play 40k. You can't play 40k because you're a woman. You can't play 40k because you're black. Nah, fuck those bitches. They don't deserve anything. I respect your loved ones. Vote in their interest. By God, he's passing Park Place. I love your Halloween Warfare skit. I'm glad. And I know that I look really deflated. I don't look too good. I've been feeling like ass all day. I'm on like my second Bepto pill today, as my stomach's been like, ah. I'm doing my radio shift right now. Put on a happy voice. Good for you, CJ. Found you. Hello. Someone told me, remember, take your time to process, then after that, it's time to start doing work to protect those around you who are at risk. Yes.
Revolting.
On a Warhammer note, have you anyone on here seen the PFC Orc Bobbins content on here? I have not. With that being said, am I still welcome in this community? Let me ask you this, Lone. Let me ask you this.
Are you an asshole?
Are you an asshole? Are you going to let our trans brothers and sisters, our gay brothers and sisters, so on and so forth, are you going to let them get bullied? Are you going to let them be bullied? Because we don't like bullies here. We don't like people who enable bullying. I'm officially back in the fold. Got back into 40K after watching your vids. Awesome. I love everyone and stand up for those who need help. That's all I need. That's all I need. We can disagree on economics, but when it comes to people, no. We do not abandon people. You gotta look up PFC Bobbins on TikTok. Great Warhammer content. Again, I don't know you personally. I have no right to villainize you. If you act like a shithead to me, yeah, you're getting blocked. You're out of the community. You act like a shithead to anybody within the community. You treat people like shit. You're out. I know that you're all scared. I know that whether you be Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, you're all scared. It's hard to trust anybody now. With all of the negativity, with all of the horrific things we see every day, we don't know who we can trust. People taking advantage of people's ignorance, lack of resources to be able to look into things properly, lack of education on how to look into those things properly, lack of understanding. Along with everybody not understanding that not everything is an attack. It's hard. Even I forget that sometimes because I get so passionate, I get so angry. But I am now in a rare position. I am afforded a rare position to be here for all of you, to help guide you to a better way of thinking and better way of life. And I will do that slowly. I give a community to one and all who accept people for who they are. And this isn't like a, well, don't shove it down my throat kind of thing. No. No one's shoving anything down anyone's throat. That's never happened.
I mean, I remember when I first joined the server, me and you had several.
Oh, we went off on each other. But passionate debate and passionate arguments, it helps.
You changed my mind on some things. I'll be honest.
Yeah, damn right. Cult of
wouldn't call
AOG,
myself-
let's get it going. No! I'm already building a fucking, warband for all of us. I'm already building a Chaos warband. That, all of you can join. Well, Renegade warband for all factions. So, we got AOG, the mole of the galaxy. I got a Terminator Lord coming. We're gonna paint him up orange and white. God, two colors I hate working with. But it's the bed I made, and I'm laying in it. And I'm gonna write down a whole thing for all of you to enjoy. create your own factions within the Renegade Warband, whether they be Necron, Sisters of Battle, Chaos Marines, whatever.
Custodes. I don't know how that would work, but I'll figure it out.
Exactly. I want all of you to have something fun to work on. And yes, I know that there are going to be people who disappoint me. I know there are going to be people who it gets too much. Things
That's
happen
life.
in their lives, and I know that I will have to leave some behind. And it sucks, but it's part of reality. Is there hope for a recount? Nope.
No.
There's no hope for that. You need to accept that.
There's a certain bar that it needs to be met for a recount, and that just...
And this is something else that I want everybody to understand. Something about, like, polls. Never trust a fucking poll. They're based on vibes.
Yeah.
And they only ask one person in a household. Some of the polls they were doing at the end of the night, they were asking people as they were fucking leaving. Like, never listen to a poll. They don't help. They're most of the time goddamn wrong. Can us orc boys join the warband? Of course! We as a society just need to be more like Vulcan. Burning Eldar children?
Got a knife!
Oh man, I can't kill that child. Throws a knife.
Can't kill
It's
that.
got a fucking knife! What is an AOG? It's announcer of games. It's my little mole buddy. Do I have him on
Yeah.
here? Do I have him on here, actually? Yeah, there he is. There's my mole. There's my little buddy. Yeah, this is AOG, everybody. He's my mascot. He's my avatar. He's my little buddy. And soon to be VTuber.
I was about to say, if you didn't have him saved, I would have been very mad with you.
No, I have him saved. I lost the original VTuber model, but I haven't lost that.
I shouldn't say mad, I'd be disappointed.
Wanted to say, as a fellow coffee lover, appreciate your work. I love the voice version of that. There's just something about the way he says knife just tickles the brain. It's got a knife! Is he a Mario enemy? If so, what do you think of the subcom, the Dream World of Mario 2? Monty Mole is a Mario enemy. He's also playable in Mario Party. Which, by the way, I will be doing a collab stream on Friday with my fellow VTuber, Spee. Just got done with my first actual tabletop game and got stomped, but I had so much fun because of the simplistic way of teaching they and you have given out about the armies. I'm glad. Yeah, we're going to focus on being as positive as possible from here on in. I will still be completely honest with you guys. I still will be human for you. I always want you guys to know that I'm always going to be open. I'm always going to be honest. If I need a day off, I am going to tell you that, nope, I'm done today. I need a day. And as I said, me and Phoenix, we are making plans to uproot ourselves from where we live and move. We have until April to do so. So we are going to be doing that because where we live right now has become. Let's just say that in America's confusion, some really bad people have done some really bad things here where I live, and we can't stomach being here anymore.
Are you staying in Canada? Or...
We're staying in Canada. We're just moving province.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure out where.
I was about to say, don't come here.
No. God, no. Most of your states hate autistic people.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I have too many connections here in America.
I know it's not.
I can't abandon it.
It's. Trust me, It's frustrating because I'm also giving up a lot by doing this. Yeah. But I'd rather protect my wife than be in a place where they can be assaulted in the bathroom because someone thinks that they're a man.
Yep.
I'm not staying here for that.
Yeah, it's not okay.
We're currently looking at 3 places. We're looking in Farva's direction. We're looking in Vic's direction. It's interesting. Well, we're gonna keep you guys move to Scotland. It's slightly warmer and friendlier. I would like to hang out with Socialist in person. I would like to hang out with them, and I would like to meet Spee in person too, because they're such nice people. They're such fucking nice people. Yay, come to Scotland. Come see me. Hey, dude, I got addicted to watching your 40k lore vids. I'm glad. You're a legend. I'm so sorry this is happening to you.
I'm going to the UK in January.
Ooh, lucky you.
Yeah.
And well, no, moving across the ocean is a lot harder than moving across provinces.
And a lot more expensive.
Like, I have to, like, in order to move to Britain, I have to, like, in order to move to the UK, I need to, like, pass a few things. And I think I can get away with it because my grandma is first generation. But, like, yeah, nah, I just learned how to swim. I could swim perfectly fine. Thank you very much.
Well,
I'm
also,
a fish.
emigrating from Canada to the UK is a lot easier from America to the UK.
Yeah, but baby steps, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna have fun. It's for business stuff.
Y'all idea, we fund boss a trip to Scotland or wherever him and his wife want to go. You guys want to do that? Get me past 10k on YouTube. Get me past 10k subs on YouTube. Or donate. If you can't donate, don't stress. Your viewership is more than enough. Trans bathroom ban in Canada. Trans bathroom ban in Alberta. Like, violating our constitutional rights kind of fucking ban.
Yeah, we're...
By the way, I say constitutional, but it's Charter of Rights and Freedoms. It's violating
Canada's
our rights.
Constitution. It's Canada's constitution.
Canadian Troopers versus Stormtroopers.
Mounties. I'd rather deal with Mounties. I love the Mounties. They're all so nice. It's the few that I've met are, at least.
I mean, it depends. What Legion of Stormtroopers from? Do you like Fairy Tail? I don't hate it. I have a lot of problems with it. Fairy Tail is one of those anime where I have no expectation of stakes. I do like the characters in it. It's just that, like, every fucking season, it's like, oh my god, they're gonna die! And then they don't die.
I just can never get into it.
That's fair. Have you played the game? I have not played the game. 501st? Oh. Fucking the Stormtroopers win then if it's the 501st.
Yeah. Vader's elite?
Vader's personal legion? Scotland might be one of the friendliest places in the world if you are nice. If you're not, then don't expect a warm welcome. I know the Scottish. Do not worry. I know how to fully interact with them. You walk in, you say, "Hey, I'm new here," and they are the friendliest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. I heard Australia is willing to take people fleeing the U.S. Seriously thinking about it.
There's
Research.
there's a few countries that have said similar things, but again, research.
Plus, like, there is an advantage to living in the UK. Being so close to Warhammer.
Warhammer World.
I just
No,
have to
you
get
can go-
used to UK food.
You can just go pound on their door every day until they give you a sponsorship.
Sponsor me! Sponsor me! I'll be a good bitch! Should the Night Lords have a horror movie? Yes, but it should be one Night Lord.
Oh, that'd be dope.
What happened to Cody? What happened to Cody's Legion in Star Wars? The 252nd Airborne? I think they got wiped out at one point.
I mean, it depends. Are you talking Legends or are you talking Disney canon?
Disney right now. I don't know what happened in Legends.
Oh, in Legends, they just fold into the Empire.
Oh, they
don't. Yeah.
252nd
Oh.
Attack Battalion. Nope. Airborne Company. 212th Attack Battalion.
That's it.
Yeah. Legends.
Yeah, and Legends really the only ones that left the Empire and turned traitor were a lot of ARC troopers and Republic commandos.
Is
Most
the
of
cost
the line troopers didn't.
Is the cost of minis better in the UK since they're right there? Yes, you gotta remember that
Yes.
GW charges so much, it's because it's overseas shipping.
Yep.
And people are like, oh, but it's not that expensive to ship plastic. Individual plastic, yes, but we're
When
talking
you were
boxes.
When you are shipping literal tons, it gets expensive real quick. I can tell you that because that's what I used to do.
Yeah, that's why
It's-
40K prices are so fucking wild.
For a single standard cargo container of 5 tons, it's gonna cost you, unless you have a special contract with the shipping company, which being as large and as shipping as much as GW does, they probably do. It's gonna run you probably about 10 grand per container.
Yep. Like in Britain, let's go with the average. Let's find a Primaris Marine box. Like a box is like $40.
Yeah, it's 40 euros.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? And it's double that in Canada because they have to ship it overseas. They are trying to mitigate it by building factories within other countries. They've done so with Australia to finally deal with that. They're doing over here in Canada and in the US.
Yep.
Oh, I just realized that with how everything turned out, I won't be able to go to LVO. Big sad. Oh. Yeah, that's a big sad. Oof.
Well,
I don't want to bring my wife to the
Nevada-
US.
no,
I
I'm not
don't.
gonna say anything.
Yeah. Brits conquer the world for spices, refuses to use any in their cooking. Listen, they conquered the world so that way everyone could learn their language, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's how colonialism works.
Import and export taxes here are pretty bad, to be fair. Yep.
Oh, for Britain? Oh, yeah.
Yep. So are they
really bad.
manufacturing the models in Britain? That's surprising. Yeah, they've been doing that for
Yeah.
years. You want to know why it took forever for everywhere to get stuff? It's because they only had like one factory for like a goddamn long time. They only started building new ones like recently. Britz never learned flavor.
Oh my god, I am so sick of that meme.
Good thing about the UK, it's easy to travel to the rest of the Europe, or to the rest of European from here. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think about female custodies?
they exist.
They exist. They exist just as much as the Space Marine does. They exist just as much as Imperial Guard do. Sisters of Battle, they don't take away from anything. They literally just exist.
They don't add anything. They don't take away anything.
Yeah, they're literally just cosmetic at that point.
Yeah, the short story in their codex with the female custodian is actually really great.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It's that fucking scene from Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, where it's Skipper just like, ramming speed! I would have thought they'd use China for manufacturing like everyone else. Nope.
Nope. Britain has a lot of
Complicated
issues
history.
yeah with when it comes to China. China hasn't gotten over the Hong Kong thing yet. Surprise, surprise. Death Corps of Krieg versus 501st? Death Corps of Krieg. They just have the numbers. They can just keep
That
the
would make
bodies
way
at the
too much
problem.
sense. GW hates logic. No, it's not that it's not that they hate logic. It's that like they want control of their IP. If they
if they
build
do
a
it in
factory
China,
in
they lose
China,
that.
they have to adhere to Chinese law.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
And
that.
GW making political statements through its lore, China doesn't like that at all. So one of their requirements would be for them to stop doing that, and GW is not going to do that.
Mhm.
What do you think? A lot of the movies that are really popular in China kind of stay away from politics or are very pro-China.
Just bought the first 2 books in the Horus Heresy and realized there's 64 books in the series. You don't have to read all of them. In my opinion, you could skip a lot of the anthologies. You can skip Battle of the Abyss. And you can skip Damnation of Pythos. Because Damnation of Pythos is just, you got Jurassic Park in my 40K. You got Jurassic Park in my 30K. I already had Jurassic Park in my 40K. What the fuck? Have I ever watched The Emperor Had Text to Speech?
Who has it at this point?
I slide with the utmost grease. The sensation of friction is all but lost on me. Except for the ones that I occasionally enjoy, of course. That's my favorite Custodies. I don't care. Wamoody's is my favorite. Are those bad books or just not necessary? Battle of the Abyss got retconned out of existence. Its entire story is there's no consequence to it. Damnation of Pythos is like, it's Salamanders and Iron Hands do a Jurassic Park in the middle of the Horus Heresy. Its only consequence is that it's something for like the Dark Angels and Grey Knights in a different book way further down the timeline, and really you don't even need to know that. And then there's just the anthologies. At that point, you're just gonna have to research what stories are in each one and see if they're worth your time. Because the anthologies are shotgun quality. Some are diamonds, some are shit. Pix, hi. Hey, Knight. Scarbrand hates going outside. Scarbrand hates going inside. Scarbrand hates the door frame a little less. Scarbrand will stay here. Question, have you heard of Trench Crusade? And if so, what do you think of it? I have heard of it. I made a video on it. What do I think of it so far? It's not out yet, but I am very excited to see how it performs. It's already kicking ass. It is doing incredibly well. Like, the Kickstarter is almost to 2 million. Like, that's exciting for them.
Oh yeah. That's huge, actually.
Are there a lot of different writers for Warhammer books? Yes, they have a whole... They contract authors all the time. Like, their most famous is Dan Abnett, Graham McNeil, Guy Haley.
Aaron Dembski Bowden, my personal favorite.
Yep, ADB. Aaron Dembski Bowden's the guy who made Female Custodies.
Yep.
And he's been with them since, like, the 90s. Gav Thorpe. I forgot about Gav Thorpe. Are there any new canon books for Krieg? Let's take a look.
They had a Siege of Vrax book, I think.
Yep. Siege of Vrax by Steve Leons.
I think it's from, like, the perspective of a line trooper, if I remember correctly.
Yep, and there's Krieg as well. Here, I'll just, I'll show the page. Ta-da! You got Krieg by Steve Lyons. It comes in audiobook version too. And then you have Siege of Vrax. Vrax is an armory world that is vital to the struggling Imperium and its efforts to resist the wider threats to humanity. The planet is a key link in the supply chain that keeps the beleaguered Imperial regiments stationed around the Eye of Terror and ready for war. So yeah, it's actually a sequel to Vrax, which is cool.
Yep.
I want to personally meet the man and shake his hand for making more skulls for the Skull Throne. Have you seen the Astartes animation by Sima Pedersen? Thoughts? Rex on more animations? Yeah, I did see Astartes. I did see Astartes.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It was very well animated for an individual doing it. I'm very happy. They are working officially with GW. That's awesome. Good for them.
We are getting a season 2.
We are getting a season 2. There is the Tides series, the 3-episode miniseries. Then there's Game Over, which is an Amazon series that's coming soon. So be ready for those.
Yeah. There's also Angels of Death, which is done by the same people who did Hell's Reach.
Have I read Fall of Cadia? I have not. Which 40k character be a Mega Man Robot Master? Insert Necron Lord here.
Oh, I was about to say pick an Iron Warrior.
Does his lore have similarities to fantasy? Yes. You'll find that, like, a lot of the Chaos Demons lore is copy-pasted over from fantasy to 40k. Because it's just easier to do that. The only ones that have been changed is, like, events within it, Vashtor and Be'lakor.
But even then, most of those changes are so that they can fit
Magica, what do you
in the
need?
timeline of 40k.
Copy of Gork and Felix signed by Bill King. Then a friend borrowed it and never gave it back. Then moved away and I cannot get in touch with them. So the book is gone forever. And so Bill King passed away. No! God damn it sucks. What do you need, Magica girl? Boss, did you read the Cad-Chan Devils of 2024? I have not. I was wondering how good it actually over is in Canada about LGBT and how easy it would be to go over there. I know plenty of Americans who lived here for a year and got their citizenship. Helps if someone's sponsoring you.
Yep.
Just avoid Alberta. Just avoid Alberta. Alberta sucks. I live here. Sorry, I should have said which one. Would you like to see a robot see which one I would like to see as a robot master? Dude, Traz in the Infinite. Let's go. Because unsurprisingly, I want to run. That is totally fair.
Chadson as a robot master.
Opinion on Tome Keepers. Man, I wish they had more. Alright, I'm curious. How much damage to a mortal shoulder or body if they fire an Astartes bolter? Shatters the arm.
Yeah.
You are firing the equivalent of a cannon. I wish I could move to Vancouver. Money's a bitch. I understand.
Yeah, you're firing a 20mm cannon with no recoil compensation.
With a 105 caliber missile.
It's 75 caliber.
75 caliber? I thought it was 105.
Well, at least for the Godwin pattern, it's 75. You might be thinking in millimeters.
Might be. The standard bolt is 75.
Yay, autism!
Woo! Yeah, that'd be a fun Mega Man level, navigating Trazen's museum.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Fun. What if I'm really big? I could fire a bolt gun then. You'd have to brace yourself. They do make human-sized bolters.
Yeah.
They do. Like, it's not the size that makes a bolt gun dangerous. It's the bolt shell itself. So, it's very hard to get this right, but essentially, the bolter is not a machine gun. It's
Gyrojet.
Yep. So, you pull the trigger, it launches the missile. The missile then bores its way into a target, and then detonates like a frag grenade. That's why you see stuff explode when they hit stuff.
Oh, it also depends on the type of bolt round you're firing.
It also depends on the kind of bolt round you're firing, because there's different bolts for different situations.
Yeah.
A double charged micro torpedo. Exactly.
That's not how firearms work. But it's the future. What do I know?
Also, Archer. I'm glad that your brother's going to be okay. We did finally get to know what Cheeto Man's fucking immigration policy is going to be. You're only going to get deported if you haven't been there for 2 years. It's something.
It's better than what he was saying on the campaign trail.
But we'll have to see. They have a bolt pistol in Darktide. That's big, and smaller ones for humies. I love how the Krieg have to be stopped by their commissars to charging the front line, so the commissars stopping them from retreating. Yeah, because they want to sacrifice themselves in a meaningful way, but the commissar needs to make sure that they're completing objectives.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, take the hill, but, like, you don't need, like, everybody charging it.
Well, also...
Do they have, like, futuristic bows and crossbows? They do.
It's something that, the Mortal Bolter is 0.75 and the Astartes is 0.998. Okay, so that's a thing. The 998 thing comes from Space Marine 1, and GW has corrected that. It is 0.75.
Yeah.
That was just a minor error that the Relic made when they were making Space Marine 1.
Oh man, sick. I wonder if there's a chapter that specializes in those weapons. There's not a chapter that does, but you can make it. You can do it. Ooh, the idea, you're making Kilty Necromunda themed Imperial Fist. The idea is that they're sort of like the Bad Batch. Ooh. Ooh. I apologize about bringing politics when we want to talk about 40k. Unfortunately, my family isn't supporting me wanting to run, so I have to do so much, and it's overwhelming. No, that's okay, Magica. We are here for you. It's okay.
Yeah, a 998 caliber. I just did the math. That would be 253 millimeters.
Magica,
It's
I'm
massive.
gonna remind everyone, if you need help, just ask in the server. Someone will help.
Yep, and there's boss created today a crisis support channel. There's a bunch of hotlines there for you to call if you need to.
Yep. I wonder if they're ever gonna answer what happened to the mysterious legions that disappeared. They're never gonna answer it. The answer will never be as good as the mystery. By the way, I would be terrified being in Catachad Regiment. Can you imagine the types of practical jokes we would play on each other? Oh, I don't have to imagine. There's books for that.
Yeah.
What do you mean you set up a claymore outside my door? Come on. You can disarm it. Ties you up outside in the death world. Like you're hanging upside down a tree. Is Marnius Calgar Gulliman's son? No, they are not related. They are not related at all.
At least not by blood.
Not by blood. Yeah, no, when the Primarchs call the Space Marines their sons, it's a familial term that they use as endearment. Because the Space Marines share their genetic material, but they are not actually related by blood.
It's like the wise old man that lives down the street calling you his son.
Yeah. I wonder if the Vestroyan Firstborn do jokes as well. Oh, they argue about mustaches. It's great.
Yeah. Guardsman, have you not waxed your mustache this morning?
Hey boss, got a Halo question. Is the Covenant Plasma Tech on par with 40k Plasma Tech, or is the tech different?
It's much more advanced.
It's much more advanced. Covenant Plasma Tech overheats, but it properly vents. We don't have proper vents for a lot of our plasma weaponry in the Imperium, so why do you think they overheat and kill us?
And they can track targets too.
Yep.
Thanks, sci-fi magic.
The power of sci-fi. But yeah, I'm gonna call an end to the stream. I'm exhausted and I need to figure out what to do for food. I just answered Chris. I said no, he's not Gulliman's son. But yeah, those on TikTok, please go subscribe to the YouTube if you can. Links are all on my profile, or just look up Announcer of Games on YouTube. I'm very easy to find. Again, I promise it will be okay. We are here for you. The community is here to help. I promise that I will be better and that I will be more positive going here on. I will be the leader that you guys need me to be. I love you all so much. Please sub to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, donate if you can. I appreciate you guys. I am going to be begging for more donations. Not just like throne stuff, but like actual financial donations, because we are planning a move. So I love you all so much, and I will talk to you all on Friday. Good night, everybody.